Hey everybody, and welcome back to Midtown, USA. It is day 11 in autumn. We've just moved to late autumn, and we're just finishing a milk run. And I've got a little bit of a surprise for everybody. I know when I started this series, I talked about we were going to do sheep and cows, and we weren't going to mess with pigs. But I have to tell you that the more and more that I have been playing the map, and the more times that I've been down by the pig farm, I've just said to myself so many times that that seems to be just such a cool facility, and it's a shame that we're not going to be able to show it off. So I bit the bullet and decided to get some pigs. So we have 36 pigs right now. And we're going to go and we're going to pick us some more pigs up. My goal was to get to 50, but the trailer I have only holds 12, so I've already used it a few times to pick up some pigs. So we're going to have 48 pigs at this point, and whatever we grow, or whatever we breed, we breed. But I don't know if you'll be able to see them in there or not. There they are. So we're going to be finishing our pig run today, and we're also going to pretty much stock the pig facility. Now we don't really have storage right next to the pig area, other than the buildings that are kind of, I guess, intended for the BGA. So we're just going to use those to store our equipment, our bales, and our whatever. Down there. We've put an order in at the shop, and they told me that everything is ready to go and ready for pickup. So we're going to go ahead and do that today. So we're getting in the pig market. Basically, I've used up the money that we've earned in selling compost. Off camera, we have actually finished all of our harvest, and we've done all the field work with the exception of field 15. We still need to fertilize, cultivate, and seed that field. See, field 16, we already had our oilseed radish come up, so we're good to go there. I'm going to go ahead and park the truck and the trailer. You can see some additional equipment that we've already gotten on hand just in front of us. Oops. And I think his name is Marcus, one of my followers, and I really regret not looking this up now. He asked me several weeks ago, right when the series started. Probably it was the when I showed that we had the Mercedes SUVs. Like, you need to get a dually pickup for the series. And I was like, well, you know, I don't really plan on having a lot of need for a pickup. Well, let's get out of there. But I have found the need, because we're going to use the pickup to kind of transport things around. We've got two fifth-wheel trailers here that we're going to use. The one on the left is obviously to haul our pigs, and the one on the right is a long flatbed with ramps, and we're going to use this for two purposes. One, we need a flatbed to transport our pallets of pellets around, and two, we're going to need a flatbed to transport our vehicles and whatnot. So here's our new pickup truck. Ourselves a blue Chevy Silverado dually. We're going to make use of this pickup, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to pick up our pigs. Let's go ahead and hook up to our trailer. And we're going to go ahead and run up and pick up some pigs. So once we get our pigs sold or unloaded, thinking about taking the trailer back up to the shop and selling it. We're not going to have, like I said, we're not going to have much need for a. You know what? I made a wrong turn. Should have went up that hill. Oh well, we'll just loop around the long way, I guess. As I said, we're not going to have much need for a animal trailer until the end of autumn next year. Really, the only, I mean, we've got a choice. We can either keep the animal trailer around, or we can get rid of it and pick it up again when we need it next time. So I'm thinking we're just going to get rid of it and pick it up when we need it next time. I don't know why I keep looking. I turned traffic off a while ago, not because it was unruly, because this particular version of the map has normal traffic now. I turned it off when I was doing a bunch of course play stuff, and I just never got around to turning it back on. So while we're driving, let's go ahead and take a look at our forecast that's coming up here. So we have had what has to be a record number of days in autumn without rain. We haven't had rain since we were last with each other, and I think that was like day 6 or day 7 of autumn. And we don't have rain in the forecast until day 13 of autumn, so that is like completely unprecedented, I think. Let's turn in here. This is where we need to go to pick up our animals. And we've got, as you see, 3 days of rain. Thankfully, we've got all of our harvest done at this point. And then, whoa, we don't want to hit the steps. And then we move into, here we go. And then we move into winter. So far, the first 3 days of winter, it's looking pretty good. It's starting to cool down, but not super cold temperatures. All right. I wonder, does this what's that open door X? There we go. So at least we can open the door and pretend. Oh, by 12. There we go. Now we got ourselves a load. Let's close the door and just pretend, obviously. Okay. Let's head on back to the pig facility. So I am kind of eager to see what kind of winter we're going to have. You know, are we going to have a cold winter? It's wet and lots of snow, or are we going to just have a wet and dry winter? It's almost a roll of the dice type of thing with seasons. You're never sure what kind of winter you're really going to get. But pretty sure according to the map author, we could be in store for a very, very cold and brisk winter. I don't know if that necessarily translates to a lot of snow potential, or if it simply translates to the potential to have an early frozen ground scenario and a late ground fall scenario in spring. Yeah, I think we're pretty well set for frozen ground. If the ground doesn't thaw out too early into spring. I think it's okay. So here is the awesome pig facility. And there's an... I'm not really sure what the best way to unload these pigs are. Obviously, we could come in here. Because... Let me show you. I think we'll come in here. See how far does this gate swing. Be able to... I don't think I can. I might have to come through here. Because this is what I'm faced with here. Our unload point is right here. Okay? So I don't think I can come in here using this gate. I don't think I can come in this way and turn and make that. There's no way. Okay? I don't know if I can come in straight. I think I might be able to come in straight and shoot this way and maybe back in. That might be my best option. Because looking at the way this gate opens, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make this turn. Might be able to make the turn. I might be able to come in wide here and make it around there and then drive out. Let's try to do that. Let's try this. We're going to come in wide. We're going to try to... Oh yeah, that's going to work. It's going to work good. I've never driven through here, so... Let's get out and let's shut these gates. I suspect we're going to have a fair amount of mud in this pig area. I suspect we're going to have a fair amount of mud in this pig area, but like I said, I've never driven... I haven't even driven through here yet to know how much mud we're really talking about here. It's looking like a lot of mud. It's like this whole area back here is one giant mud pit. Oh, we got some solid ground up here at least. And back in the mud. Okay. Oh. Let's open up our gate. And let's unload our pigs. And let's close the gate. And I think we'll be able to go ahead and pull on out of here. If we can turn. There we go. Alright, that worked great. So we should go back here and shut this gate up. Although we're probably good because the pigs won't cross that thing. So... Guess you gotta be a little careful as to where you are when you activate that to close or open those two gates, because you could end up activating both gates at the same time, it appears like. So I'm also thinking about buying Field 14, maybe over winter, maybe even before winter is officially here, and possibly using Field 14 as a BGA type field. You can see some equipment that we've already got purchased for the pig facility. Swing this on in here. So we'll park it. Okay, so let's take a look at what we got here. We've got the little Massey Ferguson open cab canopy, 4700. Got ourselves front loader arms and bale spikes. Got 2 pallets of potato crates because we did not plant potatoes or sugar beets. And then we've got four of these little Brantner tippers, all different colors. And they're going to be for our crops, our pig food. So we're going to get one for corn, one for soybeans or canola, one for wheat or barley, and one for potatoes. We're going to empty both of these totes into one of these here soon. But you might as well just go ahead and do that now. Let's say I really like this little tractor. This is the one that came with the Platinum pack. There's really good visibility, obviously because it is a canopy. I know some people will be saying, hey, you're using a bale spike for pallets, but you know what? I didn't want to have both forks for the pig area. Oh, I didn't quite line up on it. I don't know if I'll be able to... Oh, look at that. I can... There we go. Yeah, I didn't want to have... Oh, well. Obviously, I'm going to need a weight. Go ahead and get a weight, I guess, right? So, I like this weight. Good. Alright. So I like this weight. I like the SOB weights, but everybody uses the SOB weights. So I want to use something a little different. This weight is in the mod hub. I don't know if it's probably in the beta section, but it is in the mod hub. As you can see, it is a variable weight. There we go. So we'll go ahead and put 4,000 liters of potatoes in this particular tipper. Of course, these tippers are nice. They only hold 8,000 liters, or 8,800 liters or something like that, but they are nice because you can road train them. And I plan on road training these with the pickup truck there, actually. So we're actually going to do that now, I think. Go ahead and take the weight off. Go ahead and get over here. The sun's come out, so we don't need headlights anymore. Let's go ahead and see if we can't road train these things up. We're going to do this. Back all of these up. And we're going to back each one up into the one that's basically going to be in front of or behind it. Two. Now you may be wondering, what are you going to do for corn? Because we didn't shell any corn this year. Well, we bought some corn from a local farmer. Oops. So we bought corn from a local farmer, and he delivered it the other day into our silo. So we've got about, I don't know, 50,000 liters, 54,000 liters, something like that, already in our barn silo. We will have to plant corn next year, I think, for our for the pigs. All right, so there we got our tipper train. Let's go ahead and run down to the silos, and let's go ahead and fill all of these up. And we're going to take them over to the pig farm. Probably, we won't be putting them away with the truck, because the next thing after that is picking up the. We're going to take 8 bales of straw from the main farm here, and take it over to the pig farm on the flatbed. We're going to take the tractor over to the pig farm, then we'll offload the bales. So let's use, oh wow, we got 48,000 liters of corn. Let's go ahead and use this for corn. Let's use soybeans. So you can see we had 370,000 liters of soybeans. Let's just do canola instead. That's how much soybeans we've got off of all those fields that we harvested. Alright, and we need barley or wheat. Let's just go barley. Alright, so I think we've got the upgraded truck, the turbo diesel, so hopefully we've got enough power to pull these trailers. Seems like we do. This way we don't have to make 4 trips back to the farm silo every 3 days to feed our pigs. We only need to come back to the main silo when our tippers are empty. And we shouldn't need to make trips of 4 anymore. At most, we should probably need to make trips of 1 or 2 trailers. I'm going to go ahead and drop these off, and I'll be back with you once we're hooked up to our flatbed. Alright, so now it's time to get some bales of straw on our trailer here. So we're going to go ahead and make use of the telehandler and the awesome bale forks on the telehandler that is part of the straw DLC. Go ahead and I think we're going to just start with 8 bales of straw. This attachment's really best for probably like, I don't know, 3 bales, but if you grab them right, oh no, really got to take out that that trigger, the one where you basically my remote control for dooring the doors into cab. It really doesn't work too great with this particular building, and trying to use implements like the telehandler or the skid steer. Go ahead and grapple those. put our bales on here. Like I said, we're only going to go with 8 at the moment. I'm not really sure how quick the pigs are going to go through our bales. And ideally, we would want them to... ideally, we'd want them to last until spring or early summer straw harvest. But if we need to bring in more bales, then we will. Right? Not really super square on that, but it'll work. Right. Well, I thought we'd do. I thought about this a little bit more. I thought it might work best. Most time efficient is to strap these down. Bring our ramps down. And basically put the telehandler on here. And take the telehandler over there for the purpose of unloading these bales. And then we will bring the telehandler back and then take this up to the shop to pick up our tractor. Got our ramp picked up. See, our oilseed radish has come up here. I think the only thing at the shop is the tractor. So maybe we should just see if we can't employ somebody at the shop to bring the tractor down with us. We only need to make one trip. See, we've got all of our equipment staged over here on field 15 for the purpose of getting it turned around for winter. Yeah, the only thing here at the shop is the tractor. So let's go ahead and see if we can't employ somebody to help bring that over to the pig farm with us. All right. I don't know if I'm following the truck or if I'm following the telehandler. It's pretty funny. Coming along. No? Come on. Get kind of off to the side here. I'm gonna follow that. I'm gonna follow that one. There we go. I think we're following the truck now. Yep. See our late autumn colors coming through here on these trees. The plan is that we finish our prep of this field over here to the left for late autumn. We will probably maybe see if we can't hire ourselves out to do some jobs over here on this little field just north of the BGA to lower the field prices. And we've got maybe one more load of compost to bring over to the garden center, where we end up selling all the compost we've got. And at that point, we really have to wait until we produce some more manure or other material in order to get that compost master back up and running. And that's because basically we took all the manure we had saved up and took it over the compost master. We don't want to use our bales of hay or straw for the compost master because we'll have a use for them. And you know, we could maybe put some silage in there, but I'm not sure. I mean, I think maybe silage will have more value as compost material than as actual silage. So that's one thing, but it just seems a little strange selling silage to make compost versus selling it at the BGA. Alright. You know what? I never checked. I wonder if this... Oh. Doesn't open. So over here we've got... Doors open. There we go. Let's close this door. So the tipper in there and those forks, or not forks, but those loader arms and the bucket are technically owned by the BGA. We could probably use them here at the pig farm. We need to. We're going to go ahead and use our Massey Ferguson tractor to put away all our tippers. Probably after we top off the pigs. Go. You see, this grapple here, the vertical grapple, makes bale handling very, very nice. We can move stacks, vertical stacks of 4. Like I said, it's probably really designed to move vertical stacks of 3, but if you grab it right, you can get 4. The horizontal would work. Well, it works best if you're pulling the bales out of the field with the accumulator, because the accumulator puts bales 3 across. So you can use the horizontal accumulator to put the bales across on the trailer. And then you can use the vertical accumulator, or vertical grapple, to get the bales off the of the trailer. Let's go ahead and use this tractor to put some of these trailers away. While we're doing that, we'll probably just go ahead and close on out here. Thank you guys for watching. Once again, let me know in the comments what you think of the pig area. I think it's pretty slick. And like I said, all the times that I've been driving down here, and you know, all the work that we've done at the these grass fields and the compost master. You know, I really have looked at this area quite a bit, and I thought, you know, this really looks sweet. I like the old concrete pig shed here. Lots of sun through all of these spotlights. I like how the pig area is recessed down here in this this recess and everything. So I just wanted to give it a go. You know, I hate to play this whole map and not let's see here. Load. So maybe we're full. Corn. Yep, looks like we're full of corn, so not putting any of that in here. I don't know if this is by design, but we are going to go ahead and use these gates to kind of just pull through when we do our feeding. Hopefully this tractor won't be, you know, won't get bogged down in the mud or anything. We've got these 2 sheds that we can store our trailers in. Now this silo that's right here, this is a pig food silo. If we wanted to, we could just draw pig food straight out of there. But there's something in feeding each individual element that I prefer. Go ahead and see if we can back this up here in the corner. That's good enough. If you liked the video, please consider clicking the like button. If you are not a subscriber, we do Let's Play videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Currently on Midtown, this map. This map is currently in testing, and I would expect it to be released by the time this video airs, which will be, I think, January 12th. We also do Let's Play video, or not Let's Play, but map videos every Tuesday and Thursday. As long as there's a good map out there, we will try to find it and put a video out on it. A little canola too? No, we need canola. this. Let's drop our weight here. Try this tipper without any weight. Let's see if that is somehow interfering. Oh. I'm gonna have to try to figure that out. Well, I figure that out. I'm gonna let you guys go, and I'll update you what I find next video. There we go. I guess we need to be a little closer to the wall there. It's good to know. All right. So until next time, guys. Happy farming.